Peace, love, and light, family. It's Essie here today, and Essie is in her love room. I call this my love room, which is my craft room. So, let me stop playing. Let me get to this video for you guys. All right, family. So, I actually been fulfilling some orders of masks for my son's co-workers, and I said, well, let me bring you guys a video on how to make a simple mask. Now, there is a lot of DIY masks going around. You can make masks without even sewing, and I think I'm gonna bring you guys a video on how to do a mask without sewing if you don't have a sewing machine. But being that I love to sew, and I love to crochet, and I love to knit, and I love to machine knit, I said everybody doesn't have a machine. Everybody doesn't know how to crochet. A lot of people don't know how to knit. So I'm definitely going to do a video on how to make a mask, a no-sew mask. But this one here, and these are a bunch of completed masks already. So I did some with the elastic, and I did some without the elastic. Here's some more, and I also did them in different sizes, like medium, large, and smalls. Let's see that one. So I did them in different sizes because a lot of people are not used to wearing these things on their face, and it's probably irritating to them right now to have to do it. And I did some with ties. So these are the ones that I did with ties. Some people probably will prefer the ties rather than the elastic, because the elastic can be a little bit irritating behind your ear, especially if you're not used to it. So those are some that I have completed, and I already started sending some out with orders. Let me get my glasses on. So what you're going to need is, scissors, a ruler, rotary cutter if you have that. If you have a cutting mat, if you have that. If you don't fret. You can do this without any of those type of crafting supplies. It's just what I use because I am a crafter. So I started out mine 7x7, which is a nice size mask. So what you want to do is layer your mask, and if you want to put a filter, this is my filter right here. You want to layer your mask, but your first layer, you want to layer it like this with your elastics on the inside. And what you could do is stick pins in there right here. And you want to put them far enough, if you're sewing them, you want to put them far enough that your machine or your needle will not hit the needle. So that will be your first layer. Then your second layer is another piece of fabric. So you want to layer it like that. And then your second layer is your filter. So when you layer your fabrics, you want both of your fabrics to be right sides facing. So both right sides are facing, and then your filter. So you want to make sure everything is even. This is definitely a scrap buster, and the crafters out there in the YouTube world, they know this is a scrap buster. If you are a fiber addict like me, I love fiber. I love yarn. I love knitting yarn. I like needle, what they call it, what's the other one that they do, that I do, but I don't do a lot of it. But anyway, I love all fiber. The mask, oh my gosh, woven. Y'all know my favorite is African Ankara fabric. I love to go to Africa and fabric haul. That is my favorite thing to do, other than being there. So what you want to do is get all your pieces lined up, and what you can do is actually start from your left. So what you want to do is sew up to your left, then you want to pivot, lift your presser foot up, pivot, and then come down to your right. And then you want to come in just a little bit when you turn, and I'm going to show you guys that, because you want to leave an opening so that you could turn this right size out. I hope you guys is following me there. Okay, so I'm going to start sewing now, and I'm actually going to sew from, let's see, I'm going to sew from my left. Put your presser foot down. Your inseam could be about a 1/4 inch. Doesn't have to be too wide. And you want to back stitch when you get to the end, and you'll be able to feel your way around. So when you get there, you want to pivot, and let's see where we at. Make sure you keep your fabrics together. You want to pivot. There we go. You want to pivot around. You don't even have to take your needle out. You want to pivot around, and as you are sewing, you'll be able to feel the elastic. And when you get to that elastic part, if you have a back stitch on your sewing machine, you could back stitch so you can really secure that elastic. But some people may not even have the back stitch feature on their sewing machine, but that's okay. Okay, coming to the elastic again, and I'm gonna back stitch to secure that, and then I'm coming to the end, and I'm gonna lift my presser foot up, and I'm just gonna pivot around, right? Presser foot down, pedal to the metal. Coming to the end of that corner, needle down, pivot around again, and press the foot down. Now we're getting ready to close it up. Not all the way, some. Okay, so now I'm going to back stitch, and I'm going to come out so I can show you guys. Okay. So y'all see how I did all 4 corners, right? Well, 3 corners. Now when you get to your last corner, you're going to come down a little bit. Then you're going to space, and then you're going to bring this up. And this is going to be your opening right here, about 3 fingers, to turn it inside out, okay? So let me get ready to close this up. Make sure I got my elastic in there. I can feel my elastic. And actually, these have been fun to make. I was actually working on some quilting projects. I need to definitely bring you guys some more footage on that, because I sew every day. I have to get the itch out every day. If it's not that, it has to be either crocheting or something. It has to be some type of craft that I have to do. So this is my love room. This is actually my happy place right here too, outside of being in the garden, which I spend a lot of time in here, especially during the fall months. You know, when we have the garden blues, I spend a lot of time in here. And even in my salon, if I don't have customers, I sew in my salon. I crochet. I leave crochet bags there. I have a sewing machine there. So even when I don't have clients, I am always doing something when it comes to crafting. But okay, so now, and I should have brought that to you guys' attention. Now what you want to do is, when you go inside, make sure you be careful and you remove the needles, okay? Remember your pins are inside, so be careful when you go inside. Make sure you remove them. So now we're going to just go inside out, outside in, whichever. And just take your time, pull it out. And I think I have my stiletto in here. It might be in the kitchen, but if you don't have a stiletto or some type of crafting tool that allows you to bring out your points, you could actually use, let me get one of my crochet needles. You could actually use like a crochet needle, or you could use a scissor and you want to poke your corners out like that. Or if you use a scissor, just be careful because you don't want to bust through the fabric. See there? You just getting those points out, and you just go all the way around and you just do the same thing. Get those points out. Get those points out. Those corners. Like so. Now, so y'all see that? There you go. But we're not finished yet. Now, what you could do, I don't have to do it, but you guys may feel a little bit more secure and comfortable as far as sewing. I usually do my pressing afterwards, but what you can do, now this is where you're gonna close at. You're gonna turn your fabric just about 1/4 of an inch in like that, and then you're just gonna sew real close to the edge to close it up. Okay, family? Like I said, this is a real easy peasy project. And if you are new to sewing, this would be an awesome project to do as a beginner. But like I said, this is such a scrap buster. If you're into crafting and fabrics, boy, you can get them scraps out and bust out so many masks, it's not even funny. I have an area in my room where I keep all my scrap fabrics. I don't throw any scraps away. I use every bit of my scraps. A lot of times I will even use my scraps to make earrings. I love to make earrings. I love to paint earrings, especially wood earrings. And I also love to crochet earrings. And I love making fabric earrings. So there you go. And when you're closing it up, close it up very close to the edge, and you can sew right on off. And then you just snip those threads, get those threads out of there. Let me show you guys. So y'all see that? You sew as close to the edge as possible to close that little opening up, right? Okay, coming to the finish now. Now, this might be a little tricky for some people. So now you want to get to the pleating. Let me back up so you guys can see this. So you can do 3 pleats. You can do 2 pleats. I'm going to do 3. So when you pleat, you just fold it like so. You just overlap it. And then you can stick some pins in there to hold it down for you. Shoot, I done did so many of these masks. I really don't even use the pen. I just use my hands and kind of like finger press it down. But being that I'm trying to teach you guys how to make them, I'm going to use the pens. Right? Then you just fold it again. You could go upward or you could go downward. So if you want to go upward, you could bring both in like this, and it almost look like a little Kleenex pack. So you can actually make it like that, or you could do another pleat which will go downward like so, and then it'll be like that. So what you want to do is just make sure all your ends is even. The masks don't have to be perfect, you guys, at all. It's just for protection right now. So I got 3 pleats, and I'm not even going to put no pin on that side. So you want to get under your presser foot again. Take your time. Hold on, let me make sure. I should have had my stiletto. Hold on, you guys. I got to get that to move. So it might be a little bit challenging when you do this because now your fabric is thick. So you may have to do like a little tug like I'm doing right now. Hold on. Get my leg back up. I'm actually on my quilting machine right now. Okay. So if you have your stiletto, you might have to use it to push the the fabric through, because it's a little bit thick. And if you have a walking foot, that would make it even better, but you may not even need the walking foot. Okay, we'll get those threads off. Then you want to go to the other side. Try to keep your pleats as even as possible. Again, it don't have to be perfect. It's just a mask for protection. All right. Press the foot down. And here we go again. Hold on. I think I got a little jam here. Wait 1 second, you guys. On my second pleat. All right. Okay, you guys. And you have your mask. Take your pins out. I actually want to use, I think, 2. And there you have it. If I could get it behind his hair. Hold on, you guys. My hair's all in the way. See? Your pleats is there. And if you want to open them up, you could open them up like that. And it just gives you more protection. All right, family? So there you have it. Your DIY mask with EsiK. All right? Like I said, it don't have to be perfect. There you go. Easy peasy. So if you got scraps, get to busting them out. Bust them scraps out and get some masks made, family. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I definitely will be making more of these. I'm so glad my sons is at work, because they get me orders. And right now, those that know me know I'm a hairdresser, so I can't be in my salon right now. So I'm kind of losing out on money. So you have to find other ways to make money. Thank God I have a online boutique. So I'm able to survive with that. And if you guys have any information, any comments, any questions, make sure y'all comment below. I'm going to try my best to get these loaded onto my boutique on EsiK.com, and I'm gonna try to attach that link if any of you guys want to purchase any mask. And also I'm gonna do a more detailed video on how I make my head wraps. But head wraps are really simple. They just need to be like 22 inches wide by 72. Most of the time the fabric that's on the boat is only 45 inches wide, so you will have to attach to make that 72 length. And it's just real easy. When I do my head wraps, I actually I serge them on my serger to make them look really nice and neat. And most of my head wraps that I do make, I make them to match my skirts that I make, that I sell in my boutique. But yeah, very easy peasy. But I will definitely bring you guys a more detailed video on that. But real simple, real simple, real simple. So this is EsiK the Homesteader, crafting with EsiK today. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Saturday. Today is a beautiful day. I have not been able to get out in the yard, but I'm getting ready to go out there and see what's happening. We did get rain last night, which I was shocked because we didn't have rain in the forecast. It actually supposed to rain, I think it's Tuesday and Wednesday. But hey, I was glad that we got the rain, because we need the rain. We need our seeds to germinate. We need to get them seeds germinated so that we can get ready to start harvesting our food and storing it up, right, family? So if you are new to my channel, thank you for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying EsiK's content. And if you are new to my channel, make sure you hit the notification button, you subscribe, and also share and thumbs up. So this is EsiK the Homesteader. EsiK will see you guys on the next video. You be safe, family out there. Enjoy your time with your family and just be safe, all right? I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.